To share a day in my life with you guys. It'll probably be a lot more heavy on our morning routine and just what we're up to in this winter season. So with that being said, it's about 6 a.m. now. My husband had to leave a little bit early, so I did get up a tad bit earlier than I normally do because he is headed out to his Bible study. We call it his Gritty Men group because they lead each other, they encourage each other to man up, and they work out every time. Men of all ages, they do modified things if they're a little bit older or whatever. So he really enjoys this Bible study that he just joined, and I like to have more of a slow-paced morning. I like to get all of my things done. So I'm going to read my Bible in a year plan. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to head out to the gym. Depending on my mood, I switch between the two. My goal is to get in at least 15 minutes of listening or reading every day, which roughly translates to about 10 pages. This goal is super achievable, especially during my commute to the gym or even while I'm working out on the bikes or doing something a little less intense. Reading is such a great way to expand our minds and grow. And for my girlies who don't like reading, it can seem hard to find the motivation, but it's really about finding the small pockets of time throughout the day. Think about it. We spend so much time scrolling through social media or watching TV. If we dedicated just a fraction of that time to reading, the benefits can honestly be so amazing. For me, audiobooks have been a game changer. They are perfect for multitasking. Whether I'm driving, doing chores, or exercising, I can always have a book playing in the background. It's legit like having a personal development coach with me wherever I go. Plus, listening to audiobooks can make even mundane tasks a lot more enjoyable. And honestly, it's not even always about the knowledge that we gain. While I have found that to be a benefit, it can also just reduce our stress, improve our focus, and even to help us sleep better. And let's be real, who doesn't want a little escape from reality every now and then? Getting lost in a good book is one of the best ways to do that. So, find what works for you. Maybe it's waking up a little bit earlier to read a few pages, listening to an audiobook during your commute, or even winding down with a good book before bed. The key is to make it a daily habit. Start small and gradually increase your reading time as it becomes a part of your routine. Alright, so I just wrapped up at the gym, and I don't know that I mentioned, my husband and I are doing a Timothy 48 challenge where basically we do 4 habits every day, 8 habits every week for 48 days, and we get to pick the habits that fit the season of life that we're in. You can change them up every 48 days. So it's almost 9. I have a work meeting at 9 o'clock, so I gotta head home. But basically, I'm already done 3 out of 4 of my daily habits. One being to do my Bible in a year reading, the second being to work out for an hour, and the third being to read 10 pages or listen to 15 minutes of my audiobook. So typically I like to habit stack and basically get all those things done. I'll listen to my audiobook on the way to the gym.
Alert, gale warning in about 10 miles from current location.
I'll listen to my audiobook on the way to the gym, and then either before I go to the gym or when I'm at the gym, I'll listen to my Bible in the Year plan, and that just depends on what time I wake up. And the last habit for the day is more something that we do throughout the day. In the morning, saying a prayer, and then sometime throughout the day, praying for one another, sharing our prayer requests, and specifically praying for my spouse. And then at the end of the day, we also say a prayer. So those are our 4 habits for the day. But like I said, I have a work meeting that I have to hop onto at 9 a.m. So we're gonna head home. Bible study. So it's 1 hour as a couple and then 1 hour individually. We do have a meeting to go to, so we're going to do the hour as a couple, and then later today we'll do an individual Bible study, and that is our weekly habit for Timothy 48. So we're going to go ahead and do that now for the next hour.
Let's do it.
As a busy married couple, spending intentional time together is really important for us. With hectic schedules, we've learned that carving out moments to connect is key to staying grounded and nurturing our relationship. One way we do this is by setting aside an hour each week for Bible study as part of our Timothy 48 challenge. As you saw, my husband and I are studying Romans together, but he's also individually studying the Song of Songs, and I like to switch between Philippians and Ephesians, really just depending on my mood. We honestly value this time to grow spiritually together, but also to reflect individually. As the night winds down, we also love to set aside time to cook and share a meal. It's our chance to relax, unwind, and enjoy each other's company. We always end the evening with prayer, wrapping up the day and completing our daily disciplines for the challenge. These small, intentional habits really help us stay centered and focused on what matters most, which is ultimately our relationship with Jesus. Timothy 48 is a holy habits challenge created to help us strengthen and mature our faith. If you're interested in seeing more of how this challenge is impacting our lives, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss next week's vlog. But until then, be blessed, and I'll see you guys